Hello everyone and welcome to this week's video. I wanted to do a more landscapey kind of artwork and I wanted to draw some foxes, so I drew some foxes in a big old landscape where they're there, but they're not like the focus of the picture. They're looking out over the distance just like we are. And of course I made them multi-tailed foxes because I can, and it's more fun that way. You can see in the sketch that I did add in like little bird M's everywhere. I had intended to put birds in the final piece, but I did not. Just because of how I ended up doing the mood. You see me play around with the pens and the liners a bit. I had initially wanted to try and use the water paint brush in order to do line work, but I couldn't get it to work the way I wanted to. I probably could have messed around with it a little longer and gotten it to do what I wanted, but didn't feel like it. Yeah, so I drew some cute little foxes climbing up on a hill, or just the one guy's just kind of chilling over there. I like how they all turned out. This one here laying down on the rock's probably my favorite. He's got a little bit of a mischievous edge to him. I like him a lot. He looks pretty chill. I did give them each a different number of tails, so you have 3, 4, and 5. And then when I went in to color them, I did a base of orange and then I changed them to like a silvery blue. And they get lighter in color the more tails they have. Just, I don't know, I came up with this idea of maybe the more tails they get, the lighter in color they get, until they just turn to this, like, you know, beautiful silver blue pure color thing. I don't know. It was just an idea that happened and I went with it, and I think they all look really cute. For their actual coloring, I did go back to the water brush to get some of the base color in and the markings, just because it does give kind of a cool texture. And then I just sort of filled it out a little more with the airbrush. The landscape itself, I tried to help give the distance feel by slightly desaturating the colors the further out it went, and I think that worked pretty well. I'm really happy with how my mountains turned out. Then again, I generally like how my rocks turn out in pictures, so that's not too entirely surprising. I was fairly happy with my lake as well. Originally, when I was drawing the sketch, it was just supposed to be a river, and then I was like, you know what, I just want to plop a big old lake in here, so that's what I did. You know, things change as you go from the original concept to whatever the final look is. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this one, and it was really relaxing, and it was nice to just be a little more loose and not really in with the detail, just kind of playing around and having fun. And I think it took me about, I don't know, 4.5 hours to do this. But yeah, I wanna try and do more artworks like this, where it's just kind of these more loose, not as up close and personal, and a little more relaxed, I guess. But yeah, I also just don't do original art very often. I need to do more original art. This is around the point where I decided I wasn't putting the birds in because it had started to rain about halfway through working on this, and it's been raining a lot around here recently. So I was like, you know what, I don't really ever do weather art. Like, I never have a mood through weather. There's never atmosphere. So I decided this was a pretty good piece to maybe practice that on. So I played around and figured out it worked better than I thought it was to make some rain, and I got some storm clouds in there. Have some light rays coming through a little bit, not much. I do lessen them a lot later on. But yeah, I figure if it's, a lot of rain and storming, I'm not gonna have huge flocks of birds flying around. So I added in a nice atmospheric fog and had the rain, and it's very moody, and I really like how it turned out. I'm happy with the low-lying fog and stuff like that, and how the rain ended up looking. I was really worried about the rain because the last time I did rain was not good. But yeah, I really love how this one came out, and I hope you like it as well. And that's pretty much it for this week's video. I hope to maybe see you again next week and continuing on my art journey. Until then, bye!